Welcome to printing an envelope from Complete Data Contacts. From the main screen we can select Complete Data Contacts, and against any record we can select the icon to go into the data entry screen. If we'd like to print an envelope for one record, we can find that particular record. So in this case we can select the Find button in the top toolbar, and if I'd like to print Clark Kent, I can find his name, and then I can go to Scripts in the top toolbar and Print Envelope. Once I'm on the envelope screen, I can select Continue in the top right hand corner. I need to make sure that I've got the correct envelope size, and I can select OK. Then I need to make sure that I'm going to the correct printer, and I can select OK. If I'd like to print to a found set of records, I need to know which found set I'd like to print to. If I'd like to send a letter to all of my vendors, I can select Find, Vendor Yes, and select Perform Find. Now I have 10 records in my top toolbar. I can go to Scripts, Print Envelope, and I can use my booklet here to see that I'm going to print the envelope for my 10 records. Once I've been through and checked that everything's okay in my records, I can select Continue, make sure I'm going to the correct printer and select OK, make sure I'm on records being browsed, and going to the correct printer and select OK. If I'd like to print to all of my vendors from a particular year, or all of my buyers or purchases from a particular year, I can select the CD icon, go back to the main screen of Complete Data, and I can go into the Listings database, select Sales Advice, and from within here I can find on a particular date range. If I select Find in the top toolbar, I can search on all of 2013 if I like by adding 2013 in and selecting Perform Find, and I've found 10 records within 2013. If I'd like to break this down to a particular month, I can enter Find mode again, and in my date I can use my operator, which is 0 or more characters. I can also use Shift and 8, which will give me the star as well. And here I can select anything that's in the 5th month of 2013. If I select Perform Find, I've now found 6 records, and if we go through these records with our top toolbar, we can see all of these were settled in the 5th month. If I go to Scripts in the top toolbar, I can either go to the Contacts database to print my envelope for the vendors that I currently have in my found set, or I can select the purchases. So I can break these into 2 groups and send them different information if I like. So I can select vendors first off, and I've now got my 6 vendors in my Contacts database, and I can now print my envelope. I can select Print Envelope. Once I've got my envelope, select Continue. Make sure I'm going to the correct printer and press OK. If I use my window key now to go back into the Listings database, I've still got my found set of my 6 records. So I can now go Scripts, show current found set in Contacts for purchases, and I've now got my purchases, and I can go Scripts, Print Envelope, and I can print out my envelope for all the purchases of the 5th month of 2013. To go back to the main screen, I can select the CD icon. Thank you for watching.